Hi guys, welcome to simplyhike.co.uk. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Berghaus Cornice 3 jacket. Now as you can see, this jacket is very traditionally based, but it's perfect for hiking, for dog walking, to even your general commuting. Before I go through the features of the jacket, I'm just going to give you a nice 360 just so you can have a look at the back. So let me just spin on the top. As you can see, it's a nice high collar as well. The actual hood itself is rolled in the collar, which I will demonstrate and go through later on in the video. So let's go through the features, shall we? The coat itself is Gore-Tex, so it's 100% waterproof and lifetime guaranteed. As long as you take care of the Gore-Tex will take care of you. Obviously, it's got nice front pockets on the front, should I say? Now, as you can see, because it's traditionally based, as you can see, it's top entry and they are zipped. So whatever you pop in there, it's going to keep everything nice, safe and secure. And again, they're nice and big as well. So you've got any mobile phones, anything like that, MP3 players, your GPS system, it will fit in there nice and snug. Also, if you ever forget your gloves or you're out hiking and somehow you manage to lose one, the actual front part of the jacket, I don't know if I can show you in here, has a fleece lining to it. So it's going to be nice and comfortable. Also working with your core body temperature, it's going to keep your hands nice and warm just in case you do forget them. Right, let me just pop them up. Another little nifty thing I will show you is you also have the chest pockets here. Now this is nice and spacious, pretty much does that whole section of the jacket. So if you have any like OS maps or anything like that, any spare batteries or stuff that you just want to keep a bit personal, a bit closer to you, you can zip it in there and away you go. Also, obviously that keeps things nice and dry, nice and safe and secure as well. While the zips are open, you do have, obviously, as you see, this storm flap here. So basically just covering that over and popping down the poppers keeps everything nice and dry from the water, but then also it's windproof as well, so it won't interfere with your core temperature. So yeah, as I say, it's very traditional, but it's a really nice bit of kit, and I'm glad they've kept that in. They haven't tried to alter the zip anyway. So that's gonna, be nice and secure for you. So there's that. Let me talk about the toggles here. So, because it's a traditional jacket, you have elastic points along the side here, as well as the bottom here. So if you want to tighten these up, because it obviously is a longer jacket, all you've got to do is put on these toggles and away you go. That tightens up everything in the middle part of the section. Basically on me, it's actually around my hips. But yeah, just if it's really windy, really blowy, you can quite literally pull those in and away you go. It's going to make it a lot more secure for you. The other ones I will demonstrate to you in a second. So, let me undo the jacket itself and I will show you its key feature with this jacket. So as you can see, there is another zip that goes on the inside part of your jacket. Now what this is for a 200 weight Berghaus fleece. So it's actually at the start of a 3-in-1 system. So you can get the jacket, you get the fleece, you can zip that in. You do have, if I show you actually on here, you do have clip points on here as well. So the clip that will come on you normally get a little bit of material that's on the sleeve of the fleece. You can pop that round, clip that in, and that keeps the fleece nice, safe and secure in arms. You obviously get one in there as well. And obviously you use the zip on either side to zip the fleece in. Now the only thing you really need to do is to make sure that you need to do with the fleece is two things. Make sure it's a 200 weight fleece with a YKK zip, and it's also the same size as the jacket. So if you have a large jacket, you need to get a large fleece to zip into it. If you can zip something in a bit smaller or a bit bigger if you really want to, but the layering system isn't going to work in that jacket. Also, it's going to alter the inner part of the jacket as well. So it's always good, you've got a large jacket, get a large fleece to zip into it. And as I say, the fleece it only fits Berghaus, and it's the 200 weight fleece with a YKK zip, which in all the 200 weight fleeces are standard anyway with Berghaus. Yeah, so that's a really nice little feature. So, as a present or anything like that, maybe one of you can buy the outer shell and the other person can buy the fleece, and away you go. You've got yourself a nice autumn jacket as well as a nice winter jacket. On the other side of the actual inside part of the jacket as well, you do have some mesh panels on the back. That's just for ventilation purposes, to make it a lot more cooler inside, especially if you do have a fleece. Sometimes it might get a little bit hot, obviously depending on how you're walking. So that's just to give you a little bit of vents. And also you've just got a generic lining on the inside as well. This is to stop obviously your back rubbing against the Gore-Tex layer, yet again for breathability, for comfort, just to make the, you wearing the jacket a lot more comfortable for you. Also, as I said, I mentioned the toggles in the middle part of the jacket, but this is the toggle for the bottom part. Simple as pulling that in, and that draws the bottom part of the jacket in. So if it's windy, if it's raining, or you just want to draw it in for more comfort, away you go. And it's as simple as that. So that's the outside and the inside part of the jacket done. Let's take a look at the hood, shall we? So if I just do that, it's as simple. You have 3 bits of Velcro in the hood itself. All you need to do is basically separate them, roll out the hoods, and away you go. So, as you can see, with the high collar, you can have that open and it sits nicely with the high collar, or you can zip it up and away you go. So using the toggles on the front and the toggle in the back, you can draw the hood in to give it a nice secure fit for you. Obviously with the high collar as well, if you are wearing a scarf or a chute, there's lots of room in there to make it nice and comfortable for you, so you shouldn't feel too tight or claustrophobic, should we say, in there. Obviously this is to obviously help reduce the wind chill coming from the wind on your neck. Also with the hood as well, you have a peaked hood, so if it's absolutely chucking it down with rain, or if it's really, really windy, it's going to stay up, it's not going to flop down like this, it will stay up nice and rigid, so you can see where you are, and you can see where you're going to be going nice and clearly. Now that works really well with the toggle system on the front and the back, and obviously the collar system as well, so you get clear vision all the way through. This is a great traditional jacket from Berghaus, and I'm glad that it's still alive. It's nice to see something traditional as this on the marketplace today. For any more information, please visit us at simplyhike.co.uk.